Hey everyone, welcome back to Dark Facts 2.0. My name, Candace Canhave. You ever stared at your phone waiting for his reply that never came? You replayed the last conversation in your mind 1,000 times wondering what you did wrong, and the silence. It's louder than any argument. If this is you right now, listen closely, because what I'm about to share could change the way you deal with men forever. This isn't just another video, this is your wake-up call. Hi beautiful souls, if you're new here, welcome to the space where we turn heartbreak into power and confusion into clarity. And if you've ever whispered to yourself, why is he ignoring me? What did I do wrong? Then this video is your moment. So stay with me till the very end, because you're about to receive the most powerful advice you'll ever hear on how to respond when he pulls away without losing yourself. Part 1. The emotional trap women fall into. Let's be honest, when a man starts ignoring you, your brain goes into overdrive. You start imagining the worst. Is he with someone else? Did I say something wrong? Was I not enough? But here's what most women don't realize. When you chase him, text him again, double call, or try to remind him of your presence, you're not bringing him closer, you're pushing him further away. Why? Because men don't process emotions like we do. They don't fall in love through pressure. They fall in love through space. They need room to breathe, time to think, and the distance helps them gain perspective. The more you try to chase them, the more you push them away. It's counterproductive. It's exactly the opposite of what you think might work, because when you're constantly reaching out, you're giving them no chance to miss you. To realize the value you add to their life, you have to give him space for the connection to grow. Not through pressure, but through patience and grace. Part 2, the real reason he pulls away that no one tells you. There are 3 possible reasons why he's ignoring you. He's genuinely busy. Yes, sometimes it's that simple. Life happens, work overload, family pressure, mental burnout. If he's a stable man, he'll come back when he can breathe again. Men get overwhelmed too. They need time to recalibrate, to focus on their responsibilities, and clear their head. If he was truly invested, he will reach out when he's emotionally ready to open up again. But here's the other side. Sometimes he was never that interested to begin with. Sometimes he liked the idea of you, not the reality of commitment, so he fades slowly and quietly, not because you're not amazing, but because he was never ready for a woman like you. He might have enjoyed the attention and validation, but commitment felt like a heavy weight to him. And if that's the case, it's not on you. He was never in a position to really be with you in the way you deserve. Sometimes it takes time for a person to realize they weren't emotionally available in the first place. That's why his silence has nothing to do with your worth. And then there's the third reason he's testing. The connection. Some men pull away just to see what you'll do. They want to see if you'll beg, if you'll break, if you'll chase. And that's where your power begins, when you don't chase, when you don't make yourself smaller to fit into his world. He starts to notice the absence. Your silence becomes a powerful statement. It shows him that you're not desperate. You're not waiting around to be validated. You have a full life, and he either aligns with it or he doesn't. This is your moment to show your strength and emotional maturity. Part 3, what you must do instead. The feminine response. Here's your secret weapon. Silence, stillness, self-focus. When he ignores you, don't try to reclaim his attention. Reclaim your energy. Start focusing on your life again. Dive into your passions. Reconnect with your friends. Move your body. Nourish your soul. Let him feel the absence of your presence, because when a woman stops giving energy to a man who's unsure about her, that man either wakes up or makes room for someone better. The truth is, the more you focus on yourself, the more attractive you become. Not just to him, but to yourself. When you nurture your spirit, your heart, and your mind, you start to radiate a level of energy that demands respect. It's magnetic. You'll find that men who are aligned with you will be drawn to you effortlessly. This isn't about playing games or pretending like you don't care. It's about preserving your emotional energy and channeling it where it truly matters, into your own growth. When you stop giving more than you get, you give him the space to decide if he wants to step up or step aside. Part 4, how to know if he'll come back. Here's a truth many won't tell you. A man who genuinely cares will never let too much time pass. He might pull back, but he won't disappear. Look at his patterns. Was he consistent before? Did he initiate? Did he invest? If yes, give him space. He may come back clearer, more certain. But if he was inconsistent from the start, if he only showed up when he wanted something, then girl, he's not your person. He was your lesson, and that's all. There's no need to wait around for someone who doesn't prioritize you, someone who takes your presence for granted and keeps you at arm's length waiting for crumbs of affection. But a man who values you will always make the effort to come back. It might take time, but you'll see through his actions, not his words, if he's worth it or not. Part 5, if you're in a relationship and he starts ignoring you, let's talk about one of the most emotionally confusing situations a woman can face. You're already in a relationship, things were going well, and then all of a sudden he starts pulling away. He becomes distant, cold, silent, no explanation, no warning, just withdrawal. Now, the first instinct for many women is panic. Did I do something wrong? Is he losing interest? Should I try harder, call more, chase him emotionally? But I want you to pause right here. And hear this, you are not crazy for noticing the shift. You are not too emotional for wanting clarity, and most importantly, you are not obligated to chase a man who is emotionally checking out. When a man begins to ignore you inside a committed relationship, it's not always a sign that he wants out. Sometimes men retreat when they're overwhelmed, stressed, or emotionally confused, but here's the catch. How you respond to that distance can either deepen his respect for you or quietly erode it. So, here's what a high-value woman does. She doesn't beg, she doesn't explode. She doesn't write long paragraphs trying to prove her worth. Instead, she acknowledges the shift with grace and emotional maturity. Say something like, I've noticed some distance between us lately. I care about this relationship deeply, and I want to understand what's happening, but I won't beg for connection. That's not how I love, and that's not what I deserve. Then you pull back, not out of pettiness, not to manipulate him, but because your energy is sacred and it should not be poured into a one-sided connection. When you stop overgiving and start allowing space, something powerful happens. He begins to feel the contrast and trust. He begins to notice the absence of your softness, your warmth, your presence. He starts asking himself questions that only distance can bring. Why do I feel her slipping away? Do I really want to risk losing her? Have I been taking her for granted? See, this is not about punishing him. This is about preserving your self-worth, because a woman who knows her value does not try to convince someone to stay. She allows a man to step up or step aside. And here's the beautiful truth. When a man truly cares for you, when he's emotionally invested, when he sees your graceful strength instead of desperate pursuit, he will come back not just physically, but emotionally. He will realize your value without you having to scream it. But if he doesn't, if he continues to ignore you, dismiss your needs, or expect you to chase him forever, then you've just been given the most painful blessing in disguise: clarity. Because the worst thing isn't losing a man. The worst thing is losing yourself while trying to keep him. So remember, beautiful soul, you are not here to beg for breadcrumbs. You are not here to prove you're worthy of love. You are here to be loved, to embody it, to walk in it, and only align with someone who reflects it back with intention, presence, and care. So the next time he pulls away, don't panic. Pull back with power and let the silence show you everything words never could. If this touched you, if you've ever felt unseen in a relationship, tell me your story in the comments, and don't forget to share this with a woman who needs this reminder. She is the prize always. If you know another woman who needs to hear this, please share it with her, because sometimes one video can remind a woman of who she really is. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep, healing, powerful love advice. Until next time, stay soft, stay strong, and never chase what's walking away from you.